Welcome, welcome! It's my dog with the TexasSpaceNavy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today's video is all about Inside Star Citizen for November 4th, 2021. This first part of it is all about mining gadgets, which was really cool. I'm looking forward to this in the game. Although I'm not really big on using like mining consumables and gadgets and the whole 9 yards, generally. I would like to get better at using some of that, and I can definitely see the use of mining gadgets really helping, especially for solo mining players. That's right, so it's more geared towards you solo players than it is for a group effort. Now, you can use it if you're in a group, and it makes perfect sense to do so. You know, you could have an extra guy go out there and put the mining gadget on the rock that you're trying to crack, and it should definitely create a little bit more efficiency for your mining crew. But they found that solo players were having a really hard time cracking certain rocks. Like, it was impossible to crack certain Quantanium rocks. It was just too hard, too big, something along those lines when using a prospector. So they created this gameplay style with those players in mind. They didn't want it to be impossible, they just wanted it to be incredibly hard and risky for a solo player to be able to mine these rocks. They showed off a ship dropping bombs on top of the prospector. That is one of the risks, is you have to get out of your ship in order to deploy one of these mining gadgets. Plus, another risk is the cost of the mining gadget. There are 6 different kinds, and they can definitely run up a bill, most likely, for the higher end ones. They're all going to be able to affect instability, resistance, shatter, charge rate, extraction rate. They should be able, they're all going to do different things. So it just depends on what you're trying to do, what kind of mining head you're using, on which particular gadget you're probably going to want to use. And of course, it also depends on how much money you have. You want to be an efficient miner. You don't want to burn through all your profits before you even get them. So keep that in mind. I am really liking the way that the gadgets are turning out. They look cool. They've got good graphics. You know, it's interesting gameplay mechanic. I'm really interested to see what my org can do with a bunch of these during mining nights. I know that we are definitely going to utilize these tools. I would love to bring you guys a full-on mining episode, and maybe I will do that in the future, but honestly, I'm not the guy with the entire knowledge or breadth of knowledge of mining. I would want to enlist the help of a few of my org mates in order to get a good guide for all of you prospective miners out there. So if that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Also, they went into a few other things in this episode, including like logo creation. As you didn't know, they have people that are dedicated to creating in-lore company logos, and some of those have come out really good, really well. The one they talked about in this particular episode was the Mercenary Guild. Really cool. Again, I like where they're going with this. I like the fact that they have people that are dedicated to creating these logos. It's really neat, and it's really professional looking. So hopefully you guys enjoy that like I do. It just creates more immersion in the verse. Who knows? Maybe somebody will adopt one of these logos for their actual company in the real world via licensing through Star Citizen, right? That could be interesting. Then they went into the Vulture, the Drake Vulture. This is going to be the first salvage ship with salvage mechanics built in to it. Like, you know, we have the Reclaimer right now, but it can't actually salvage yet. The Vulture, when it comes online, when it comes in the game next summer, it will be able to salvage. Whereas the Reclaimer, we're probably still going to have to wait a little while for that one to get the gameplay mechanics and the gameplay loop that we want. So they showed this Vulture off in a gray box. It's looking cool so far. I am definitely looking forward to what else they do with it. I think this is going to be a phenomenal looking ship when it finally gets in the game. And I'm wondering if what Starjump did in his video with the Drake Vulture comes to life. Like, you know, how close are they going to be to his vision of how this thing would operate? It'll be pretty cool to see. I'm looking forward to it. I know Starjump Grim is too as well, and Ender and Starlet. I'm sure they're all looking forward to how this ship is going to actually turn out and play. You Drake fanboys out there, this is going to be one that you guys are going to want to have in your fleet. Then they talked about the DNA of character creation. This is something that's needed some love for a while, and this won't be the last iteration we see. As you can see, they have updated the textures. It looks much better now. They're going to change some other things, as you can see, the eyebrows as well. So that's something they want to make more customizable. Then they're also going to start adding some facial hair, which I'm looking forward to. Why not? I mean, a lot of people have facial hair in real world. Why not in the game? Is there some sort of space lice that keeps you from having facial hair? So I'm looking forward to see what kind of styles of facial hair they can add into the game. It'll be really cool in my opinion. What do you guys think of the character creation DNA? Is this something that you've been looking forward to, or do you just run around with a helmet on? It doesn't matter. Eventually, we will not be running around with just armor and helmets all the time. So this could be pretty important when you're going face to face with another character, kind of seeing how they look. Maybe you have to be on a mission to find a certain character and you need to know how they look. Then they came up with a new armor set in the game that they will be it might be in 3.15. I mean, it looks pretty darn ready. It looks really cool. I like it. I think it's pretty awesome looking. It's a medium set of armor that you're going to be able to get at Hurston. He said Hurston Security in the video. I think they just meant in Loreville. You'll be able to get it at the shop there, you know, when you want to go pick it up. I'm probably going to have 1 or 2 sets of this. It looks pretty sharp. I'm hoping they get it in a few different color accents. You know, you can see the purple. I kind of hope we get like a gold or a red or, you know, even a black or something like that. That would be pretty sweet. You know, hopefully they'll have a few different versions of this armor for sale right off the bat. What do you guys think of it? Cool? Not cool? Need some work? Let me know in the comments as well. They're also going to show off a little bit of the locomotion, how you move in the armor, what it looks like when you sprint and run and jog and, you know, have a gun on somebody and just plain moving around. It does look really cool, and I like the effects of the material there, the cape, as it flows behind you, though I think that's probably going to get some work in the future as well. And here you can see like the headgear is not fully up, and I don't know what causes that, because we had the headgear fully up before. And one of the last things they talked about was the pyro system, all the different gangs. I don't think this is just pyro. All the different space stations are going to have this different graffiti that is specific to each gang. It's, you know, how they mark their territory, so to speak. Really cool artwork. I love it. I think they actually hired a graffiti artist or somebody that's got experience in doing graffiti, doing some of this. It's pretty sweet. I really like the Xenothreat one here with the colors, and yeah, I think that would be awesome under a black light too. Maybe we'll get some of these as posters. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? Come on, CIG, sell us some posters. Here's some money. But thank you guys for tuning in once again. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button. That really helps me on the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed before. I really would appreciate it. It helps the channel grow and also helps on the algorithm. And if you want to contribute to the channel, you can do that by going to my YouTube members. It only costs $1 to get in there. Or you can go to my Patreon if you want to give a little bit more. I certainly do appreciate it. You guys have really helped me in the past, and I can't thank you enough. They're showing off the space stations that you'll see in Pyro and some other systems, or the possible space station types. Really phenomenal artwork here. I would love to have a book just of space stations. So maybe CIG can make that happen too. If you guys are interested in joining an org, my org is Texas. You can look it up in the description of the video. Please put in an application both on Guilded and the RSI site, and we will push your application through, especially if you're our kind of people. We can make anybody into a Texan, and we got people from all over the world in the org, so everybody is welcome. So don't hesitate to join if you are interested. That's it, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.